Isn't it rich that The View is saying she got the job based on looks when DEI is all about based on looks?
They really don't like this woman. She's a good communicator. And so Joy Behar just offered her analysis on why Leavitt.
The popular daytime talk show is now at the heart of a legal storm that could put its future in jeopardy. The host's recent comments about Karoline Leavitt, the youngest White House press secretary ever, have ignited an explosive media firestorm, resulting in a major lawsuit. Known for its fiery debates and bold opinions, The View has always pushed the envelope. However, this time, the outspoken panelists may have crossed a dangerous line. With legal pressures building, the show's...
I was stunned and amazed by his new White House spokeswoman today. She's actually the youngest ever.
His future is uncertain as the drama continues to unfold. During a heated discussion about Leavitt's first press conference, Joy Behar, known for her confrontational style, made a comment that many are now calling blatantly sexist. She joked that Leavitt was likely appointed because, in Donald Trump's eyes, she's a 10. This remark, which dismissed Leavitt's qualifications and reduced her appointment to her physical appearance, quickly went viral across social media. Many are accusing Behar of being
Leavitt is the press secretary at the White House, doing a great job. Such a great job that the ladies of The View feel the green monster coming up.
Disrespectful and hypocritical, especially given that The View is meant to champion women in positions of power. The backlash has sparked a larger conversation about how women are treated in the public eye. Behar wasn't the only one speaking out.
That wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited.
Whoopi Goldberg also took aim at Leavitt for her comments on wokeness during her initial briefing. Goldberg strongly fired back, asserting that Leavitt wouldn't even have her job if it weren't for the very wokeness she had criticized. The debate on The View took a dramatic turn when Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar launched a fierce attack on conservative commentator Karoline Leavitt. During a heated exchange, they accused Leavitt of not fully understanding their points and even told her to stop using certain words. The comment sparked outrage, with many accusing the show of hypocrisy. Critics pointed out that while The View often champions women's strength and empowerment, they quickly dismissed a young, successful woman simply because of her political views. The backlash was swift, with many on social media calling out the big double standard. One user wrote, "If a Republican had said anything like this about a liberal woman, they'd be crucified." Another person criticized Goldberg and Behar for diminishing Leavitt's accomplishments by focusing on her appearance rather than her qualifications. It seemed as though the hosts were undermining a woman who had built her career on merit, not looks. The controversy escalated when it was revealed that Leavitt had filed a defamation lawsuit against Goldberg and Behar, accusing them of slanderous remarks that damaged her professional reputation. The case, reportedly worth millions, sent shockwaves through the world of daytime television. As the lawsuit progressed, the hosts of The View scrambled to mitigate the fallout. They went on air with a tearful apology, hoping to repair the damage. Goldberg and Behar appeared emotional during the apology, with Behar's voice trembling as she said, "We deeply regret our remarks and any harm they may have caused." However, the apology was met with widespread skepticism. Many viewers believed the hosts were apologizing only due to the legal repercussions they were facing, questioning the sincerity of their remorse. One viewer commented, "They're not sorry for what they said. They're sorry they got caught." Leavitt, just 27 years old, had made a strong impression during her first White House briefing, confidently defending her political views and earning praise from her supporters. Her performance at the briefing had been bold and well-received, especially by those critical of the Trump administration. But her appearance on The View ignited a media firestorm. As the drama unfolded, rumors began circulating that the show could face cancellation due to the financial burden of the lawsuit and damage to its image. Behind the scenes, tensions were said to be high, with producers scrambling to salvage the situation. There were even reports suggesting that Behar, a longtime controversial figure on the show, might be let go to save the program. Complicating matters further were rumors of a brewing personal feud between Behar and Leavitt. Sources close to the EKE situation revealed that Leavitt was deeply hurt by Behar's comments and was considering filing additional legal action against her. Meanwhile, Behar was said to be furious over the backlash, feeling she was
Dang, Rowan, I couldn't do that at 27. No nonsense, straight to the point.
being unfairly targeted and blaming others for the fallout. Behind the scenes, Behar was reportedly refusing to admit any wrongdoing, attributing the situation to external forces rather than taking responsibility for her actions. This refusal to acknowledge the impact of her words only intensified the tension, and the once harmonious dynamic between the hosts seemed irreparably damaged. The entire incident created a whirlwind of drama and tension, raising serious questions about the future of The View and the personal dynamics between its hosts. As the lawsuit continues, the show faces mounting pressure to reconcile its public image and ensure its survival. The fallout from this scandal could have lasting repercussions for the program's reputation, and only time will tell if it can recover from the damage caused. While Karoline Leavitt has remained composed in the public eye, sources close to her reveal that she is quietly consulting with legal and media experts to ensure her side of the story is properly understood. Rumors are swirling that Leavitt may leverage the controversy to launch her own media platform, with speculations that she could start a podcast or other outlet focused on the challenges faced by young professionals in politics. An insider remarked, "She's not just defending herself, she's building a brand." This situation might be the beginning of something much bigger for Leavitt as she continues to build momentum around her professional identity and capitalize on the media attention the controversy has sparked. Meanwhile, Joy Behar's inner circle has reportedly advised her to stay quiet and avoid making further comments. However, Behar is allegedly resisting these recommendations. According to sources, Behar believes that Leavitt is exploiting the situation to garner attention and is frustrated by being portrayed as the villain in the media. Known for her outspoken nature, Behar is reportedly irritated that her refusal to back down has only worsened the situation. It seems she doesn't fully comprehend the damage to her own image and The View's reputation. As tensions rise, Behar's behavior could be creating a rift between her and the other co-hosts, with some growing increasingly frustrated by the ongoing fallout. One co-host, Alyssa Farah Griffin, a former Trump aide, has reportedly been critical of how the situation is being handled behind the scenes. Whispers of a civil war within the panel are growing, with Griffin advocating for a more balanced and respectful tone moving forward, while Behar and Whoopi Goldberg continue to double down on their controversial remarks. The dynamic on set has become increasingly tense, with a clear divide forming among the hosts. If the lawsuit continues, it could fracture the group and permanently damage the show's cohesion. Goldberg is also facing backlash, particularly for her comments on wokeness, which many have found condescending and out of touch, especially considering Leavitt's impressive career. At just 27 years old, Leavitt has already worked as an assistant press secretary under Kayleigh McEnany, served as communications director for Representative Elise Stefanik, and played a crucial role in Donald Trump's 2024 campaign, all while balancing the responsibilities of being a new mother. Many social media users have pointed out how much more accomplished Leavitt is at her age than most people are in their entire careers. One user remarked, "Leavitt is more accomplished at 27 than most people are in their entire careers." They further criticized Goldberg arguing that she should be applauding Leavitt
Isn't just making headlines, she's also rewriting history. At 27, the New Hampshire native has become the youngest White House press secretary
for her achievements, rather than trying to tear her down. The situation has sparked a growing wave of criticism against The View, with many questioning the sincerity of the host's apologies and the show's overall direction. If the lawsuit continues to gain traction, it could severely damage the show's reputation and future. Internal divisions are threatening its stability, with factions among the hosts forming and growing tensions behind the scenes. Bihar's refusal to admit fault and Goldberg's stance on wokeness have complicated the situation even further, drawing attention to the deeper issues within the show's dynamics. For Leavitt, the controversy could ultimately work to her advantage, helping her gain a larger platform to challenge the current political narrative and highlight her perspective. The media attention has already amplified her profile, and as the drama unfolds, she seems poised to increase her influence within both political and media spheres. This could be the perfect moment for Leavitt to solidify her position as a rising star, particularly among young professionals who feel their voices are underrepresented. The question now is whether the co-hosts of The View will be able to weather the storm and manage the fallout, or if this dispute will mark the beginning of the end for the long-running show. The outcome of Leavitt's lawsuit, combined with the internal divisions among the hosts, could determine whether The View continues to hold its place in daytime TV or becomes another casualty of the growing tensions in modern political discourse. Regardless of the outcome, the scandal is far from over, and its repercussions will likely continue to reverberate across the media world for some time. The controversy surrounding Karoline Leavitt has only solidified her position as a rising political figure, remaining composed and confident despite the intense criticism directed her way. In a recent interview, Leavitt didn't hold back, labeling the comments from The View hosts as pitiful and making it clear that personal attacks would not intimidate her. "I think it's sad that they felt the need to attack me personally instead of focusing on the policies I'm advocating for," she stated, reaffirming her commitment to her beliefs. Her poised and steadfast demeanor has garnered widespread praise, with many supporters now viewing her as a role model for young women in politics. As the dust settles, however, the future of The View remains uncertain. The ongoing legal battle with Leavitt looms large, and the show's reputation has undeniably been damaged. Some have even speculated that this controversy could mark the end of daytime television as we know it, with audiences growing increasingly fatigued by the divisive rhetoric that has come to define shows like The View. This situation could signal a turning point. Viewers are demanding more accountability from public figures, and shows that fail to adapt to these changing expectations may not survive, remarked one media analyst. The message is clear. If the View doesn't adjust its tone, it could be in danger. The hosts of the show have become the focal point of the criticism, with Joy Behar in particular drawing significant backlash. Many viewers are calling for her resignation, arguing that her remarks were unacceptable and have damaged the show's credibility. Critics contend that Behar's outspoken nature has crossed a line, and her refusal to acknowledge the harm caused by her comments has only alienated the audience further. Similarly, Whoopi Goldberg is facing calls to step down, although some believe her remarks, while controversial, were not as severe as Behar's. Goldberg's comments on issues like wokeness have drawn criticism, with many viewers feeling she was out of touch, especially when compared to Leavitt's impressive resume. At just 27 years old, Leavitt has already achieved more than many people do in their entire careers. She served as an assistant press secretary under Kayleigh McEnany, worked as communications director for Representative Elise Stefanik, and played a key role in Donald Trump's 2024 campaign, all while managing the challenges of being a new mother. Social media has been quick to point out how much more accomplished Leavitt is at such a young age, with one user remarking, "Leavitt has achieved more at 27 than most people do over the course."
No, I couldn't do that at 27. No nonsense, straight to the point, courage.
Of their entire careers. In contrast, Behar and Goldberg's attacks on her seem increasingly out of touch with public expectations of women in power. Instead of backing down, Leavitt has used the controversy to build her personal brand, positioning herself as a strong advocate for young professionals in politics. As a result, her support has only grown stronger, with many applauding her ability to stand firm in the face of both personal and professional attacks. Meanwhile, The View finds itself in crisis, with viewers beginning to question the show's future. Some have even suggested that it could be cancelled if it fails to adapt to shifting audience demands. The ongoing tension behind the scenes is palpable, with the fallout from the lawsuit casting a shadow over the show. The hosts' behavior and the public outcry surrounding their remarks have placed the program's future in jeopardy. Internal tensions between the hosts are reportedly growing, with a clear divide emerging. Some co-hosts have become frustrated with the ongoing fallout, and the drama behind the scenes only intensifies as the lawsuit proceeds. Leavitt, however, continues to stand firm, refusing to back down from her principles and gaining more public support. Her ability to navigate the controversy with grace has made her an even more influential figure in politics, and her resolve has earned her respect from people across the political spectrum. As Leavitt refuses to relent, she is positioning herself as a strong force for change in the political arena, gaining momentum and setting the stage for greater things to come. It's clear that this controversy is far from over, and its outcome could have lasting implications for the future of daytime television. Networks will likely have to reconsider how they approach sensitive political discussions and what their audiences truly want from their programming. The ongoing drama surrounding The View serves as a reminder that, in an age of heightened scrutiny and divisive rhetoric, public figures are expected to be more accountable for their words and actions. The pressure on talk shows to provide meaningful, balanced discussions may force them to reevaluate their tone and approach, making shows like The View more vulnerable than ever before. For now, Leavitt's rise in prominence continues to be fueled by her unwavering stance in the face of adversity, while the hosts of The View are left to grapple with the consequences of their actions. It remains to be seen whether the show can recover or whether the scandal will mark the end of its long run. As the controversy unfolds, it's evident that both Leavitt and the show will face significant challenges in the coming months, and the outcome will shape the future of daytime television for years to come. As the drama surrounding The View and Karoline Leavitt continues to unfold, the spotlight has shifted toward Leavitt, who is quickly gaining recognition as a rising political star. Her recent decision to allow new media voices into the White House press briefing room has been widely praised, with many viewing it as a bold move to democratize access to information. This decision reflects her commitment to inclusivity and her ability to bring about meaningful change with grace and confidence. It's further cemented her reputation as a figure reshaping the landscape of political communication, earning support from a diverse range of viewers who admire her willingness to challenge the status quo. Meanwhile, the saga with The View evolves, with the hosts facing growing backlash for their controversial remarks about Leavitt. Many are questioning whether the show can survive the fallout, or if this marks the beginning of the end for one of daytime television's most iconic programs. The ongoing legal battle with Leavitt, the criticism directed at the hosts, and the deepening divide among the panelists have created an uncertain future for the show. On the flip side, Leavitt's rise has sparked a larger conversation about the future of political discourse in America. Viewers are increasingly frustrated by the divisive rhetoric that often dominates the media, leading some to wonder if this moment could signal a shift toward more constructive, balanced discussions in political spaces. The situation has also ignited debates about whether The View should face cancellation for its controversial remarks, or if the hosts deserve a second chance. Most importantly, the question remains, is Karoline Leavitt the future of political communication, or just another polarizing figure in an already divided landscape? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. This is a story that people won't stop talking about anytime soon. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story as it continues to captivate the public's attention. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching Celeb News.